Now in this video, I'm going to show you 5 great tactics to increase your discipline, increase this willingness to take action, to get off the couch in quite literally 2 minutes or so. But just before that, I want you to imagine something. This is my first time giving a visualization on video, but just try and close your eyes, right? Close your eyes. And I want you to imagine you've been sitting at your workstation, wherever you work, wherever you do your work, your business work, your hobby work. And I want you to imagine that you've been working hard for ages, for however long you've set your goals for a very, very long time. And you've been working very, very hard at it. And you go and check either your Stripe account, your PayPal account, your YouTube analytics, whichever platform shows you your results best. And I want you to think of it all being there. It's all there right in front of you. You have it. Your 10K per month revenue just came in on Stripe. Your 1 million subscribers on YouTube. The amount of fans you've built, the community you've built, the people giving positive comments in your comment section down below. All of these things combined, and then you leave your workstation, you close it down, and you finally go back downstairs. After a long time of not getting any results, no money whatsoever, you go back downstairs or to your mum's room and you see her there crying that she has to go to work again in the dark, cold weather and it's raining. But no, not this time. You get to go up to her and say, I can take care of you now. And then you both hug each other. She cries. She doesn't even know what it fully means yet, but you know. And that is the start of your journey. And so me giving you that visualization, it may or may not have hit hard. If you have a single mother or you're in a similar position as I am in life where you're working super hard and you just want to achieve your goals and really, really take your family into financial freedom, especially your mum, which has literally, for me anyways, she's taken me across the world and been super brave, this single mother, this powerful woman, independent woman. But she doesn't like working. She only likes working to support us, to support the whole family. And I'll admit, she is probably the best breadwinner in the entire family. From all my uncles combined, my grandmother, whatever. She's probably the best breadwinner. And she's probably the most strong, good, moral, independent woman. Why I gave you this visualization is because if you're anything like me, you may have actually cried at that shit, especially when I did this myself, right? And I just sat there and thought of visualizations after reading a book. Oh shit. It's, hold on. Oh fuck. Yeah, reading this book, it changed the way I thought of visualizations and I began to try visualizations and I legit started fucking crying, bro. Anyways, let me just fucking set this back normally. So now the first visualization is from Andrew Huberman, and this is extremely powerful, and I haven't actually, I'll admit on camera right now, I don't use this consistently, but when I did use it, I did notice a small change. And essentially this is before you do your work bout, do a task, judge how you are feeling. Are you feeling motivated or are you feeling demotivated? And this will change the way you visualize shit. If you're feeling motivated to do your work beforehand, let's say you just woke up and you're gonna do your work and you're feeling motivated, the best thing you can do here, the best thing to visualize is what will happen if you achieve your goals. When you achieve the 10K per month or achieve the million subscribers, what will happen? And just imagine all of the good things that will happen, your desires, all of them being achieved and fulfilled. And that will motivate you even more and bring even more enthusiasm to your work. However, if you are demotivated, you would want to think of what will happen if you don't achieve your goals. What will happen if you skip this work battle? What will happen, worst case scenario? Your mom gets sad, you have to go to university, or maybe you can't afford university, you have to go work a 9 to 5. Just think of the things that will happen if you don't achieve your goal, if you don't work as hard as possible. And then chances are that will break you through the barrier of, oh, I'm not motivated, I'll just do this next time. Now, the second visualization is from David Goggins, and I just have his book here to show you. David Goggins, and this is his cookie jar. His cookie jar is essentially whenever he's running and he has to break through more barriers in his brain to keep on running and not stop, he pulls out what he calls the cookie jar. And essentially what this is him just thinking of all of the moments on how he won. All of the moments that he won in. And this is basically another way to say this, that Axe Hormozy, another smart businessman, says it is, you have to have a stack of undeniable proof of who you say you are. You can't just say these affirmations in the mirror. Oh, I'm disciplined. I'm disciplined. It'll work a little bit, right? But you have to have a undeniable stack of proof of who you say you are. If you're disciplined, okay, recall every single instance where you've won the battle in your mind between sitting on the couch or going for a run. Bring out everything who you say you are. Bring out every single piece of proof. And that piece of proof is David Goggins' cookies. So whenever he's going on a run and doing something hard, he just brings out the pieces of proof of who he says he is. I'm disciplined. All right, bring another one. I'm disciplined. Bring another one out. I'm super disciplined. Bring another one out. I'm disciplined. Because essentially what the mind is doing at the hardest times of running, and all you want to do is quit. Your mind is crowded, basically. Your mind, it's very, very hard to pull out the cookies in a point of time where you're struggling. Whether you've been running for ages and you really, really want to stop. It will be very, very hard to pull out this cookie, or says so David Goggins. And from my own personal experience as well. So what you have to do is you have to learn. You have to build this muscle in your brain to force yourself to get the cookie out. It's hard, right? It'll be hard the first few times you do it, but as soon as you get used to getting the cookie jar out and then actually reaching in for the cookies, it'll be easier. But for now, if you've never done anything like this before, it'll seem vague, but the next time you're on a treadmill or pushing really, really hard at something physically wise, and you need a lot of mental strength to keep on going, and you're on the brink of quitting, just think of yourself, something you did in the past that you won, that you were disciplined in, and you just pull that shit out. And chances are it will be hard in the moment. It'll be hard as fuck to even start thinking of something from the past. It'll feel like a fog wall in your brain, but it is your job to think through that fog wall. Now, the third technique isn't exactly a visualization technique, but it is still extremely helpful, if not one of the most helpful. And essentially, this is David Goggins' armor plates. What he means by armor plates is, essentially, his theory goes like this. Every time you wake up in the morning, you are unprotected. You have no armor plates on you. And what he really means by this is you have to go to do something hard straight away. You need to go and do something disciplined and really, really arduous straight away, so that you armor yourself throughout the day, callous your mind throughout the day, so that you do not accidentally let yourself go down rabbit holes of social media, porn, video games. Because think about it, you wake up, you immediately go take a cold shower, for example, something that's hard, right? You wake up, it's cold, and you go take a cold shower. You've just done a hard ass motherfucker's thing. Hard. And then you take the cold shower, you're done with it. It would seem impossible to go and go play video games, right? It would seem impossible to submit to your emotional want of wanting porn, of wanting video games, of wanting to watch Netflix, right? Because you've calloused your mind. You've built an armor plate there. And essentially his theory is, if you just do every single thing hard in the morning, and this is also another tactic from a very smart business guy called Brian Tracy. I have his book here, Eat the Frog. And essentially what Eat the Frog means is, you have to do the most hard and the most fulfilling, the ugliest frog in the morning first. And this is work-wise, right? And David Goggins is more physically and mentally wise. But essentially what eat the frog means is you have to eat the ugliest frog first. If you have more frogs later on, it will be easier to eat them because you've ate the ugliest now. And all of these other frogs later on, they aren't as ugly. But you've conquered the ugliest one, and now you can enjoy all of this shit. So just as an actionable step for you here, the baseline way to armor yourself is set yourself a time to wake up, and wake up at that time. Maybe it's a little bit earlier than your usual thing, and just do that. But if you want to be a true fucking Sigma male entrepreneur, CEO grindset, man, you'll want to take a cold shower when you wake up. So as soon as you wake up, run downstairs. Don't even think about the cold shower. Because this is what happened this morning, right? I woke up there and I was making my bed and I just sat on there for a while. I was like, oh, do I have to take the cold shower? I don't have to take a cold shower. But then I told myself, look where you're thinking at. Look where you're sitting and where your thoughts are coming from. You're sitting on your bed, all warm and nice and comfy. And you're thinking of cold showers. No. We're not thinking about this. We are going downstairs and then we'll see whether we're taking the cold shower or not. And chances are, this is my case, right? When I stepped in that bathroom to go fucking piss and wash my hands, I got the urge and I got more willingness to go and take the cold shower, and then I did. And then that's a way of armoring your mind efficiently, and probably the best way of armoring your mind in the morning. Now, the last and final way is looking at your competition. Either imagining your competition, whether it's someone at your gym that just pisses you off every time you look at them and they give you this smug look and they're a little bit bigger than you. You can imagine that guy and then chances are you'll get off your ass. Or you can do something that I do a lot, and that is looking at your competition online. Every once in a while, go on YouTube and search up self-improvement, and I look at all of the motherfuckers that have self-improvement channels and are teaching advice, and I go into their channels and I look at their videos and I'm like, what are they doing right and what are they doing wrong? And this just gives me such a strong fire. It adds so much fuel to my fire, because if I see that they have a shit video, they're completely shit, but they get more views than me somehow, one, I know something's wrong and I need to improve something, and two, I get pissed. And this is the good kind of piss, right? Because I can transmute that anger into work, into more work. I need to work harder. And chances are it does very well transmute into work. In fact, every time I do that, I get brilliant ideas. And with that being said, if you are interested in a 28 days fitness journey with me, one-on-one for 4 weeks, 1 hour call per week, hand to hand, I will take you through everything and support you as hard as possible to build a beautiful, bulky, strong body. This is the most comprehensive course on the internet right now. I'm gonna just say that because I am literally taking you hand by hand, supporting you through all of the struggles, whether you're binge eating, whether you're failing to bulk, any of these big problems you have, I will take you through it and get you to this lean, bulky state, this aesthetic V-taper state. I will do this by providing you daily accountability texting. So if you're struggling to go to the gym, I will help you. Live gym calls, I will help you in real time to fix a problem on a FaceTime call. And I will also give you tailored videos on command. Just text me whatever you want, whether it's bench form, some type of grip style. I will give you a tailored video on how to do that technique. And all of this comes with a risk-free guarantee of, if you want to cancel 2 minutes in right after our discovery call, you can do so. If you want to cancel literally 28 days later on our last call, you can do so. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching this video, bro.